Yeah, I wouldn't be wearing shorts. This is,
Look at everybody out walking.
mm, it's nice.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? You want to say hi?
Hello. Hi, good people.
We're on a morning walk run, and I have run a lot of miles, so I'm gonna walk for a minute.
We'll be at 5 miles by the time we're done.
Will we?
Yeah, that's a pretty good
Okay, that's
goal for
good.
it.
Hey, Leo Chick, 1978. What's going on? So, I thought I would do a quick 10-minute Q&A. So if you have one-sentence questions, I will try to give you one-sentence answers to one-sentence questions. What are your thoughts on the fight last night? Hey, good morning. What are your thoughts on the fight last night? When I saw the video of the white guy, the white boxer licking the neck of the black boxer, licking blood off his neck, I really didn't know what
Oh
was
my
going.
gosh.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. It was a heavyweight fight last
Ew.
night. I didn't watch the shit, but I
Was it
saw a video.
McGregor? Was it?
No, it wasn't McGregor. It was, I don't know. Y'all got to tell me the names. I forgot these names. I don't really watch. Scared to start that business. How do I overcome this? Join a group. Join a group of other entrepreneurs. We're giving a free business summit, free Black Business Summit this weekend online. It's expertempirewebinar.com. Come join the group. You'll be glad you did it. We have one more night tonight. After that, the curriculum is going to cost $147, but you can watch it for free right now. Expertempirewebinar.com. Expert with a T. Hey, get in, Dr. Boyce and Dr. Alicia. Yeah, that is disturbing. They are degenerate. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
true.
yeah. Hit the thumbs up button, by the way. Hit the thumbs up button. Your thoughts when pro-black, but your wife isn't as supportive. Um, I'm a believer in live and let live, but I also think I'm also a believer in picking your wife carefully, because,
Very supportive of you
yeah, if
boys.
you were not pro-black, I don't know, that'd be hard to
I'm
deal
way
with.
pro-black.
But even if somebody's pro-black, you're not pro-black in the exact same way all the time. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody that's very pro-black, they're still not going to agree with you on everything.
But
And
I think
so,
here's the thing. I think we agree on everything. So we agree on Donald Trump. We agree, our religious and our political beliefs are identical. Where I look at it from a social work perspective, so I'll say Donald Trump is president because he represents the collective unconscious of things that have been suppressed. So I'll make that statement, and you'll talk about something financial, but we both will agree.
well,
We agree totally about everything, really.
and I also just agree on freedom of expression. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's okay for people. I don't get offended by people who see the world differently from me, unless they're harming me or people I love in some way. And then I at least make sure the other opinions are laid out.
Hi there.
Hey, I have 100K. What can I do? Get a financial advisor so that they can help you invest. The stock market is probably the easiest investment vehicle to jump onto. I have a stock market class. It's theblackstockmarketprogram.com. You can get a 30-day free trial. There's a 30-day 100% money back guarantee. Just go to theblackstockmarketprogram.com and I can teach you how to invest very quickly. Let's see here. Let's see. He did not lick his blood. It looked like it. Maybe he didn't, but that was some ornery stuff. Talib Kweli says, put the link, man. I wish I could, man. My fingers are too cold. Somebody type in expertempirewebinar.com. Expertempirewebinar.com. That's where you can go. What do you think about African Americans marrying Africans from Africa and vice versa for a better connection? I think as long as you understand what you're getting into. I know a lot of black women who've married African men who were a little bit surprised by the experience. I'll just say that. I'll let you do the research on that. So just make sure you do your research. Make sure you know what you're signing up for. Do you need theme music made for any of your businesses? Well, email me something. Boyce at boycewatkins.com. We can't pay for theme music, and we have a theme song for my podcast, but we're always open for entertainment value. In fact, with the wedding in July, entertainers, I think we can have an open door for entertainers.
That'd be great.
We have the people we really want, but I would like to have a space for some Chicago-based people that want to fly in that can actually really perform well. That might be nice. Let me see here. What do you think about the Forex market? I think it's great. We have a Forex program. It's theblackforexprogram.com, theblackforexprogram.com. Input regarding Michael Bloomberg. I think he's basically a Democratic Party version of Donald Trump,
Yes.
but he's not liberal. Like somebody made the excellent point that if this were another country, Bloomberg and Sanders could not be in the same party because they're so different from each other. I think Bloomberg, and also he's revealed himself a lot with his policies on the things like stop and frisk and things like that. So I can't in good conscience support Bloomberg. I'm not real happy with what I've been hearing from him. He might be good in other areas, but some of that stuff. Oof. Would you ever do a podcast with Dr. Alicia? No. We're not like rushing to push her into the public eye in that way. She does kind of, share some perspective every now and then, but I'm not trying to push that onto my loved ones in that way unless they're ready. Why don't you give us the list of stocks to buy? Because I don't do that. Let's see, NAACP, thoughts on the organization. Unfortunately, they disappointed me when you named Lizzo Entertainer of the Year right after she just got finished sucking a penis on TikTok. That just says a lot about your values and that they don't align with a lot of people in this country. I refuse to date someone who's not woke, says Briel. Yeah, I agree. It's hard to date somebody when they sleep. Don't sleep. Don't have sex with people when they sleep either. That's what they accuse Bill Cosby of doing. Don't stay away from unconscious people. Breast cancer declined, chemo, having surgery, but they at Jefferson are slow walking me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mina. Oh wow. Declined chemo. Yeah. I got a loved one dealing with prostate cancer. And he did the radiation, but he said, I'm not doing chemo. Well, we're going to pray for you, sister. Everybody throw some prayers up for Mina. God bless you, girl. We hope it works out for you. When are you coming to Berg again? Pittsburgh? I don't have any plans for Pittsburgh, but I'll let you guys know. I am planning to try to do a little bit more touring and go to more cities. I was kind of inspired by the Malcolm X documentary. I've gone to probably over 100 and something cities, and we're really proud of the tour because we paid for it. Like the community supported it. We didn't go to a corporation. We didn't go to the government, things like that. And but it's very expensive. Every city costs a lot of money, but we have gotten better at doing it at a lower cost. So we're going to try to do more stuff. We are doing a big event at the Essence Fest in July. So you should definitely come to the Essence Fest so you can hang out with us. And the weddings in July, and also the All Black National Conventions in Brooklyn. The All Black National Convention in Brooklyn is going to be in October. Do you still speak in Raleigh, North Carolina? I have not spoken in Raleigh in a while, but I look forward to it. Excited to meet you in Hanover. Yes, I'll be in Hanover, Maryland in, I think, March. I believe that's the date, the month. It's springintowealth.com. That's springintowealth.com. I'll be in Oakland next week. I got to go find that URL for Oakland. I'm going to announce that today. I'm going to put it on my YouTube feed. I got to tell people, but I didn't mention Oakland. And Oakland's,
next week, right?
Yeah, that's really soon too. It's next Saturday. Yeah. So if you live in Oakland, just hang on the channel. I'm gonna announce that information. And then after that, there's San Jose pretty soon, and that's WeSummit-Boyce.com. WeSummit-Boyce.com. Come to Kansas City. I came to KCK, and I got a lot of friends in KCK. But y'all as a community got to wake up a little bit, because when we went to KCK, we didn't really get the turnout we were hoping for. We showed a bunch of black movies and dropped knowledge and marketed like crazy. And I mean, you got Negroes that would rather go to they'll show up if the Chiefs are there, if the Chiefs are playing. But shit, if you show up with some education, they got something better to do. So I don't like wasting time. I mean, it doesn't mean I hate them. I love my people in Kansas City, but it's like, you can watch me on YouTube, that way we all save our time and save our money. But going to a city costs thousands of dollars. So we can only do that in places where the community is willing to chip in and help us pay the bill. It's just what it is. I'm coming to your wedding. Should I eat before I come? Well, we're going to have a cake and punch ceremony afterward, like a little reception for the public. But if you want more than cake and punch, you may want to eat. Can you invest with $3,000? Yes, you can invest with $3. Cash App lets you buy stocks on Cash App. You can buy stocks on Robinhood, things like that. Is there still an opportunity to join your platform? Yes. Email producer at flynubianmedia.com. That's producer at flynubianmedia.com. media.com. We're always looking for talented black people who want to host a show, who are good though. You got to be good. You got to be good or smart or funny or interesting or talented and definitely consistent and professional. Like Vicky Dillard. Go look at Vicky Dillard at Fine Nubian Queen TV. Vicky Dillard is the prototype of what I'm always looking for. Vicky's great to work with. She's an excellent team player. She's super smart. She's a hustler. She does her show every day. She's very consistent. And now she's like famous. She's like known all over the world. Like Vicky's getting speaking engagements and
That's so nice to see.
yeah, like people want her to write a book and like so I'm really happy for her, but it's like people don't understand. We probably had hundreds of people say, "Oh yeah, I want to do something," and then they're just not serious. They're not serious, or they're just not very good. And I'm like, go watch Vicky. If you want to know how to do this shit, go watch Vicky. Vicky she's the blueprint. She's the prototype of what it means to really run your platform and do it well. Because Vicky was doing hour-long sermons on the internet with 2 people watching before we met her. Like, she didn't care. It didn't matter if there was 2 people watching or 2,000 watching. She would still have that same Vicky Dillard energy. And only one of the few other people I've seen do that is Farrakhan. Minister Farrakhan. I sat with Minister Farrakhan in a private setting with him for 2 hours. And do you know that for the whole 2 hours, he was talking directly to me, just like Farrakhan talks to 10,000 people. Like, that to me is a person that is gifted and blessed and purpose driven. They're not gonna just turn it on and off because there's a crowd watching. Like, it's always on. Vicky is always there.
I love talking to her.
Oh, Vicky's the best, man. Seriously, yeah. So if anybody wants to be on our platforms, like, I like sharing my platforms with people in the community. And of course, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But it's like, you got to give the community something, and you, at the very least, consistency, man. Like, we don't have a disciplined community in certain areas. We're real disciplined when it comes to working for white people. Like, if they tell us to show up at 9 o'clock, we'll show up at 8:55. But when it comes to like kind of working on our dreams, I don't always see consistency. I see a lot of talking, but not a lot of people that understand that commitment to something can be very difficult, challenging, and painful. Anyway, Pastor Willie Wilson, always with him. That's dedication. Yep. Is it okay for black people to be racist or prejudiced? No, I'm not. I'm not racist. I just believe black people are more important than everybody else. I don't know if that makes me, but I just care about my community first. Be one. Y'all know what it is. How do I find out about auditioning for your films? You know what? We got a crew in LA. Madam President is basically one of our senior producers for Boyce Watkins Films, and she's doing stuff out in Los Angeles, and she will have a casting call soon. We've got other people working on projects, but we're shutting some of those down because we're looking for ways to efficiently make high quality film content and leverage our audience, which we've got a few million people that we're able to reach. And we want to compete with Hollywood. Like, we want to appeal to the black community to say, this is the new black Hollywood. We're a big part of it. We'd love for you to be a part of that. So we made deals with Quayle TV. We have worked with a lot of black filmmakers. We've made a lot of films ourselves, and we're getting it done. It's happening. Thank you, Margaret Hudson. Margaret made a donation. Thank you. She said, when can I pay for the next Experts Empire semester of classes? Go to expertempirewebinar.com and register for tonight. And then if you can't actually make the webinar, just email support@theblackbusinessschool.com, support@theblackbusinessschool.com. Tell them what you need. We'll take good care of you. In fact, that goes for everybody in here. If you ever have an issue or a question or something you're not sure about, the Black Business School, we want to be your university. We want to educate you. We want to educate your kids. We got programs for 7-year-olds. I have a PhD in finance. We know what we're doing. We have lawyers. We have professors, judges, business owners, multimillionaires, billionaire Mike Roberts. He called me yesterday. He's going to come in again. We've really got Black excellence in the Black Business School. So you guys should check it out. Just check it out. And if you're not sure about something, just ask. That's it. Just ask. All I ask you to do is don't believe rumors from people. If somebody says something negative, just question that. Just say, well, I don't know if that's true. Let me go and email support@theblackbusinessschool.com and find out if what you said is true, or whatever. Like that's really important, because when you're Black and you're doing something different, people don't understand different. People get afraid of different. They think negatively about things that are different. And so, because we're different, and because we basically said we're not seeking accreditation, we actually give accreditation. People just think, well, who the hell does that Negro think he is? Only white people can give accreditation. Well, I don't believe that. I believe that we are smarter than they are. I believe that we can do anything they can do, and we can do it. And the only difference is, I believe we can do it better. Do you like barbecue? Yes, I do. Any thoughts on the real intent of the World Bank? No. Other than world domination. Hey, babe, Alicia. Oh, she can't hear me. She don't know I was gonna eat like a salad or something, but I think I'm gonna eat this General Tso's chicken. How did your marathon go? Did you finish? What was your time? The marathon was terrible. Did I finish? Yes. And I'm not what is my time? None of your damn business, because it's horribly embarrassing, and because I'm so slow. But I think that I'm inspiration for the slow fat people.
Going to breakfast or?
I want to eat some. We got a lot of food in here.
Okay.
So man, when the kids come back? Tomorrow? Yeah, or maybe we're looking at doing something for dinner or something. But I kind of want to eat. I saw this food. I've been wanting to eat this food.
Okay, go ahead and eat.
Is it okay, baby?
So we want to go out for dinner?
Yeah, maybe for dinner if you want to, if you feel up to it.
Okay.
Let's talk about
I'll
it.
hold you to that.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. All right. I like Nick Cannon in the documentary on Dr. Sebi that Nipsey Hussle couldn't finish. Yeah. I hope he finishes it. Unfortunately, a lot of people say they're going to do things and then they don't do them. So I'll be, people get emotional. Like Diddy gets emotional and says, "I'm gonna go buy the Carolina Panthers," and everybody's like, "Yay!" And then nothing happens. Are you going to answer the post? I'm answering as many as I can. Am I on the Dr. Sebi documentary? No, I'm not. New York real estate is through the roof, is renting and increased investing. Okay. Yeah, you can. I mean, the key idea is that you want to be invested in something. You want to own something. So that means you could be an entrepreneur and get as an entrepreneur, you get more write-offs than you do from owning a house, right? So you don't have to own a home to get ahead. The key idea is to own something and to benefit from capital gains and tax benefits that come with owning things. Let's see. Thank you, D. Hegel, for your donation. By the way, if you make a donation, I automatically see your questions. So not telling you to donate, but I am saying that is the way to get to the front of the line. I care about our people too. That's why I'm concerned about us killing each other, Doc. Oh, I'm concerned about that too, brother. I agree with you 100%. Margaret Hudson, thank you for another donation, Margaret. Margaret, thank you. Bless you, sister. I love Mr. Detroit, Michael Robinson. Give him a shout out for me. Kudos. Mr. Detroit, Michael Robinson. I got to look that up. I don't know exactly who that is, but maybe I should know. Maybe I should know who Mr. Detroit is, Michael Robinson. What are your thoughts on the Tulsa Fund? I got my K1s. I got an email about my K1s from the Tulsa Fund. Once I see it, I'll mention something about it. I'll also invite Jay Morrison to come on, also on this channel, on the Black Financial Channel, to kind of talk about what's going on. The same way white boys go on CNBC and stuff to talk about their companies. I think like black people like a Jay Morrison should be allowed to come on our platform and, plead this case. Let people know what's going on, and people can walk away with their opinion. It is what it is. Let's see here. What do you think about Sister Ya's Sankofa Reparation Assistance Program? Sounds like a great idea. I don't know much about it. I apologize. Mike Roberts. Oh, Mike Roberts. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a great guy. Is the Z Black card a good investment for us? I don't know what the Z Black card is. Charter or public schools? I don't like public schools most of the time, but there are some good ones out there. Our kids go to public schools, and they seem to get, they live with two.
They memorized all your flashcards.
And they live with two college professors, so I imagine that's an education in itself. What's your opinion on black students studying something STEM related, such as engineering? Every black child should know two things. Write this down, parents. If you want your children to have the best shot at being a millionaire, drill them on two things. Drill them on technology and business, like how to start a business, how to invest, basic things like that, and also technology, so they can be, part of the digital revolution. If they master those two areas, they have a very good shot at being successful and not being left behind and becoming a millionaire. Black community banks, sure. I don't want to open a bank, but it's a good idea. You know you my digital buddy, says Kevin. I got smarter listening to the new black people and intelligent black minds. Well, bless you, Kevin, man. Thank you so much for your kind words. Do I think IRAs are good? Yes. Um, any more Powernomics talks with Dr. Anderson? I called him. He called me this week. I called him. We're playing phone tag. His wife told me that when he feels better, they will let us know immediately. So I will let you know immediately when they let me know immediately. So hopefully that'll be sometime soon because I'm thinking about him a lot and I love that man a lot. How do we have more black power brokers? Well, your power comes from the community. So find the people you love and support them. We become power brokers because you give us support. When you don't support us, then we don't have anything, right? So you support us, then we win. We can do things. D. Hegel, you just lost $5. I don't know what that means. Who's the faster runner, you or Alicia? It's always Alicia. She's much, much faster than me. Hold on, let me find my teriyaki sauce. Okay. Please contact Troy Mason in regards to the Z Black card. Okay, I'll Google it. What should investors do in case of the collapse of the dollar? Diversify. Are you conservative? Probably. Not a Republican, but I'm not into like a lot of the liberal stuff. The LGBT agenda, I think, was pushed too far. I'm not big on feminism because I don't think it helps the family. White feminism, anyway, the Me Too movement, all that stuff. And I don't kiss my dog on the mouth, so I'm probably not very good at being a white person. Zabaware.bigcartel.com. Zabaware.bigcartel.com. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. When your own race doesn't want to do your business in whites, how to survive a black-owned business. Okay, Charles, that was kind of, I couldn't read that sentence exactly, but I think what you're saying, what do you do if black people won't support your business? Well, there are good folks out here, though, that will support you, and, you keep working on the quality of your product and stuff like that. Every black person doesn't have to support every black business every time, right? But I think we should give black businesses a shot and avoid that discrimination that we do. Financial discrimination that we engage in where we freeze out black businesses. Dr. Claude, you and Derek Grace are great minds. Yes, Derek Grace is a great guy. Dr. Jennifer Daniels is the next Dr. Sebi, okay, says Ricardo. You never lose when you give out kindness, absolutely. Are you familiar with Sean Rochester in the Black Tax? I think so. Yeah, Sean Rochester was actually on. My brother interviewed him on the Black Financial Channel. We have a financial channel that's all financial all the time. It's theblackfinancialchannel.com. It's 4 times bigger than Black Enterprise on YouTube. So go subscribe. theblackfinancialchannel.com. I guarantee you're gonna love it.
You want some coffee?
I don't need any coffee now. I'm gonna eat this food. I think I'm gonna finish watching my Narcos. I'm taking a shower. Yeah, I'm watching Narcos Mexico. Huh?
How close are you?
I don't know. I don't know how many more episodes we got, but it looks like the big dope deal is about to get killed, or he about to get popped by the feds or something. I'm watching Narcos. I love that show. It's really good. Are you coming to North Carolina this year? Yeah, we are, right? We're coming to Charlotte, right, babe?
That was our plan.
Yeah, you had that friend in Charlotte that we're gonna go visit. So we got to go to Charlotte.
Well, when is that? When do you want to? We didn't
I don't
talk
know.
about the details.
In our family meeting, I'm speaking out loud so you guys know like how you can do. In our family meeting, dear.
Yes.
We should talk about that. That's when we should like lay out our plan and look at our calendars and figure out what we're gonna do.
Are we going to have one tonight? Meet tonight?
Sure.
We do need to meet tonight, boys.
Yes, we do.
We
Absolutely.
got a big week coming up.
Absolutely. Denise says, Dr. Boyce, what do you think about Trump becoming our president a second time? Is this going to hurt the black community? No, because I don't think it hurt us the first time. I mean, the Obama presidency didn't help us. So I think this whole idea that the black community's fate it rises and falls with the Democratic Party it's just not based on fact. There's just no truth to any of that. So I kind of just think we should stop letting them scare us with these racial boogeyman scenarios. And seriously, like what's going to help us as black people is what we do as black people. That's what I believe. If we can get black people to come together, I believe we can accomplish a lot. Dr. Boyce, what do you think? Absolutely. There's nothing that we can't do. We have 1.3 trillion in spending that we give most of that money away. So imagine if we were able to keep just 10% of that. So if we just kept 10% of that money, out of the 1.3, or we'll probably give away about 1.2 trillion out of the 1.3 trillion, right? So imagine if we just kept 10% of that money. That's $130 billion going right into your community. That's enough to create thousands of millionaires every year, hundreds of billionaires, thousands of jobs, all kinds of opportunity. So what I want you to do really, and I'm about to bounce out of here after I say this because my food's almost ready. But what I want you to do is I want you to just kind of commit to this idea that if we train the shit out of our kids to be the business owners for the next generation. If we just make sure our children know the basics about how to start a business, how to create a job, educational excellence, make sure your kids are reading as much as they're twerking, right? That they're, learning, investing as much as they're learning how to dribble basketballs. We can really take over this thing. Like, we can really do some amazing stuff. Like, black people really can't be stopped if you take all their energy and point it in one direction. That's why they spend so much energy diverting your energy. That's why they spend so much time getting you to waste your time, is because they know that when black folks come together and really start working toward a common cause, we're pretty amazing. 1.3 trillion, that's 4 times the gross domestic product of Colombia. Colombia runs an entire country on 1/3 or 1/4 of the amount of money that you have in your community. That should tell you a lot. Thank you, Rob Mack, for the donation. He says, is it possible for B1s, people who put black first, to have our new Black Wall Street by 2050 if we all pitch in? I think we can have 25. I really do. It's just going to take time. There are pieces that we can build along the way. Would you and Dr. Alicia be interested in online fitness training? No, because I'm not a fitness instructor. I'm just a former fat guy who is trying not to get fat again. So I am not built to be anybody's fitness trainer. I believe black hatred towards one another is our downfall. Good day. I agree. But we got a lot to look up to, right? We got a lot to look forward to. A lot of us are our own code. A lot of us are helping each other. There's a lot of love. I mean, the reason you guys are here is because you love black people, and I respect you for that. Did Roland vote for Lizzo? I don't know. I'd be curious to know what Roland thinks about Lizzo. Do you know anything about the coming 5G boom? Not much. All I know is I'm very excited about it because I'm a tech buff. I'm into technology, so I really like the idea of having like zippy fast internet. That's my fantasy. I fantasize about fast Wi-Fi. But anyway, okay. So I'm gonna go. Don't forget. So tonight at 8 p.m. we're going to do something that's totally free. It's a business third day of our online business summit. You can go to expertempirewebinar.com. Somebody, if you could type that in so others can see it. It's expertempirewebinar.com. So go to expertempirewebinar.com. Join us tonight. I'll see you guys soon. Thumbs up button before you go.